Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Paramasukadam kevalam jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam gagana shadrisham Tattvamasyadiraksham Ekam nityam vimalamachalam Sarvadi sakshibhutam Bhavatitam trigunarahitam Sadgurum tam namami. Nithyanandam welcoming you all for this Devi Parashakti BHAVASAMADHI Darshan program and Akashic readings with Parashakti herself. So, we will be now witnessing the live demonstration of the powers of third eye by the Nithyananda yogis and Balasans of Nithyananda order. So, I invite Manitya Yoga Pranananda and Manitya Virajananda, the Balasans of the Nithyananda order, to show us the demonstration of the powers of third eye. Nithyanandamma. Yes. So we have Manitya Yoga Pranananda joining with us. Yes, Ma, you can start the power demonstration.
Yes. So thank you so much, Mahatma Priya Swami. So all of you are going to be witnessing the extraordinary Shakti of third eye, which will be manifested by the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul. So before that, let me just give a small introduction to the power manifestation and how power manifestation happens. So anybody who is able to manifest these extraordinary Shaktis is able to manifest them only with Diksha, the initiation from the avatar. So Swamiji is the incarnation of Paramashiva who has landed down in the form and just to revive all these extraordinary sciences like the science of enlightenment, the science of power manifestation, and many more, much more, all the lost sciences. Swamiji has come down to revive all these sciences, and he is initiating millions of disciples all across the globe into manifesting these extraordinary Shaktis. So one of the extraordinary Shaktis you will be witnessing now is the power of third eye, where the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul are going to be reading blindfolded. So you will be seeing one of the Balasans blindfolding her eyes completely. There will be no gap, and she will be reading with her eyes closed. So you will be witnessing this extraordinary Shakti being manifested in front of your eyes. So we're going to have Mavarija joining with us in a few minutes. What was that? Yes. So along with us, we have Manitya Virajananda, who is 16 years old and a Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul, who is going to be manifesting this extraordinary Shakti of third eye. So along with me, you can see that I have a medically tested eye band. In front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge. So you can see how there is two holes where the eyes can comfortably fit inside, but there is no gap between the sponge and the opaque sheet. This is a medically tested eye band used for people who have insomnia and is actually completely foolproof, and it is scientifically and medically proven that even with the eyes open inside this eye band, no light can enter. So now in front of your eyes, I will be opening the eye band and placing it on Mavirija's eyes. Mavirija, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Yes. So you can see how the eye band is completely covering Mavirija's eyes, and to make it even more foolproof, she'll not be moving her hands anywhere near her face, or she'll not be touching the eye band, or she's. We are going to be unmuted the whole time to make it even more foolproof. So I request the YouTube comments to be projected. I request all of you to go ahead and feel free to post anything you want in the live YouTube comments. You can post anything. You can post emojis, numbers, shapes, letters, numbers, anything you want in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And Mavirija will be reading it out live in front of you, in front of your eyes. So I request all of you to go ahead and start posting.
So before I start reading the comment section, I like to show all of you that diagram which my yoga pranayama put on me is completely stuck to my face. So I'll turn to my right, left, up, down, and
Yes. Yes, I request all of you to continue posting. You can post anything you want, and then Mavirja will be manifesting the power of third eye and demonstrating to all of you this extraordinary Shakti of third eye reading. I request the NTV operator to project the YouTube comments. Yes. Virija, you can go ahead and start reading the YouTube comments.
Yes. So the latest comment which is posted in Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel is by Shanti Rajamanikam has posted Nithyananda Ma and 100 emoji and a lovely emoji. Expression Sophie has posted, if there is time and space today, I would like to request for one final body scan, please. If there isn't time or space, we can skip it over to another time. Thank you, beautiful. And before the expressions of me is posted, Nithyananda. So this is the latest comment, which is there in Kailasa's HDH YouTube channel.
That was a very beautiful reading. As you yourself can go to the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel and see how accurately Ma Virija was able to read the comments out alive. I request all of you to continue posting. I can only see a few comments in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Please continue posting.
And again, Shanti Raj Manikam has posted, wow, thank you, man, the blessings emoji.
Yes, that was beautiful. Okay, Ma Virija, with the IBAN, why don't you go ahead and do the body scanning for Ma Jalandharasthita? So actually, expressions of me is Ma Jalandharasthitananda. So why don't you go ahead and do a body scanning for her?
Sure.
All of you can continue posting comments. You can post requests, comments, questions, anything you want on the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda channel.
Yes. So, Ma Jalandharasthita, what Paramashiva showed me is that you're completely fine, Ma. There's absolutely zero problem. And the only thing which Paramashiva showed me that you're having vitamin B, especially like which vitamin B12 deficiency you have, Ma. Vitamin B12 complex. This is what Paramashiva revealed to me. So you need to boost up that vitamin B12, and that's the only thing which Paramashiva showed me very clearly, Ma.
Yes. So, Ma Mahajalandharasthita, I request you to get back in the chat section. Ma Virija, you can continue reading. There are many more comments coming.
Yes, so expressions of me I am posted. Ma Virija, I want to be just like you, and a smiley emoji. It is just pure surrender, Ma. That's all. If you have just pure surrender towards Swamiji, you will naturally have an innocence of a child, the innocent space of a child. That's all, Ma.
Yes, Ma Jalandharasthita has posted. Yes, that makes sense to me. Thank you. Yes, Ma, thank you so much for getting back in the chat
And
section.
Expressions of me is posted. Thank you, Ma, and a colon and a close bracket emoji. Shanti Rajamanik was posted. Ma, lead me to manifest my third eye. Deep gratitude. Amayappane, Arunachala, Kailasa, Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, Namaskar emoji and lovely emoji. And after my expressions of me is posted. Yes, that makes sense to me. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful demonstration. As you can see how fluently Ma Virija was able to read. All of you can continue posting. Maybe we can take a few more comments and do the body scanning, or any request for remote vision body scanning we can do. I request all of you to continue posting your comments. Ma Virija is eagerly waiting to manifest this power. You can see, and actually Ma Shanti Rajmanikam has posted, Ma, lead me to manifest my third eye. Yes, Ma, this is complete surrender. You surrender to Swamiji and request Swamiji to manifest through you. That's all, and automatically you will start manifesting the power of third eye. It is just deep surrender towards Swamiji.
And expressions of me, I am supposed to being vegetarian. One is inclined to deficiency of B vitamins. Actually, Swamiji says in Satsang that nothing such thing like that. It is just the cognition which all of us put on, which basically we're conditioning a body to basically have that.
It is just a it is just a conditioning. Oh, only if you eat this you'll get protein. Anything. Being a complete vegetarian, you can have the most healthiest body.
Sure.
You can be the most healthiest person even in the world also, just by being a vegetarian. So it is just a cognition, ma. It's just a cognition that if you're a vegetarian, you are inclined to have a deficiency of vitamin B, protein, and whatever. You can be completely healthy being a vegetarian also.
And Ma Shanti Rajmanikam was posted, thank you, Ma Viraja. Yeah. Ma Viraja, thank you, Ma. And after that, Shanti Rajmanikam was posted, thank you, Ma. Lovely emoji. Namaste emoji and a lovely emoji. And expressions of me was posted. I will still ask over the days ahead for something specific that concerns me. Also, I would love to be able to receive a reading from Kalabhairava. How can that happen? And a question mark. Maybe when the power manifestation session is going on, ma, you can type down your question. Every
Sunday there will be the power manifestation where the Balasins and the Nithyananda yogis will be invoking Mahakala Bhairava into them and will be doing the Akashic readings. At that time, you can post your questions and get Akashic reading by Mahakala Bhairava himself. And you can also on Sunday you can tune back to Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda channel and you can see in what link you can post your question and more details will be given. So every Sunday the Kala Bhairava Akashic reading happens, ma. Yes. So that was an extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye. So now I'm removing the eye band of Ma Virija. So you can see how the eye band is completely the same, just as how it was before we placed the eye band on Ma Virija, and how she was able to read so fluently, completely with all. She was able to read so fluently, and all the comments which were flooding in, she was able to read. And this is just with the initiation of Swamiji, just with Diksha from the avatar, just with initiation from Swamiji, she was able to manifest this extraordinary Shakti of third eye. And you will be witnessing one more Shakti. We have some more time. So you'll be witnessing one more extraordinary Shakti, which is the power of body scanning. So now I request the NTV operator, and we'll be back in a few minutes after a short break to share with all of you the pramanas of the power of body scanning, and you will be witnessing this extraordinary Shakti. So please stay tuned. We'll be back right after a short break. Yes. So you will now be witnessing the extraordinary power of body scanning. But before that, we'll be sharing with you the pramanas for the power of body scanning. Yes. So first we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning, the scriptural reference, which is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, and by such experience of restful awareness with oneself, one manifests Paradevi, Adi Shakti, and the supreme power manifestation happens.
And the Apta Pramana, which is taken from the very own life of Therayan, who was a disciple of Agastya, where one day a person come to Agastya and ask Agastya to do a body scan. And Agastya reveals to him that there's a small tip of Therai which is sitting in the person's brain. And Agastya immediately asked Teraya to do an open head surgery and remove that frog from the person's brain. And once the surgery got completed successfully, the person got healed from the headache. And thus, the disciple gained the name Teraya.
And next is the Atma Pramana, the experience of Swamiji from his own life. Swamiji beautifully shares that when Swamiji had a multiple compound fracture, he manifested two powers, the power of body scanning and the power of Shushada, going beyond pain. Swamiji beautifully shares that he immediately when they diagnosed Swamiji's body, they saw that a lot of organs are getting destroyed due to the poisoning which they were unaware of. And Swamiji immediately did use the power of body scanning and found out where the imbalances happened and where the balance had to happen. And Swamiji beautifully manifests this power of body scanning in his own life. And next is the Sakshi Pramana. Swamiji has initiated millions of disciples all across the globe into manifesting these extraordinary Shaktis, and now you will be witnessing the extraordinary Shakti of body scanning being manifested right in front of your eyes. So I request all of you to start posting your comments and requests in the YouTube comments, and I request NTV operator to project the YouTube comments. So all of you can continue posting your requests and comments, and we will be doing the body scanning for all of you. I request all of you to continue posting your comments. You can post requests for yourself. And if you want to post any requests for your family members or friends, I request you to get their permission, as it is our integrity to get the permission of the person before doing the body scanning.
Meanwhile, as we wait for viewers to post for requests of body scanning, actually the power of body scanning is a very unique power where Swamiji initiates you and you have the ability to scan the diagnosed illnesses which doctor have prescribed, or the illnesses which you yourself which you yourself feel like you have it, or anything mentally breakdown, or any sort of diseases you're facing physically, mentally, psychologically, or any level. Just through the power of third eye, all this can be healed.
Actually, The third eye is so powerful, so strong that the moment the third eye of Paramashiva just lands on your body, the moment the scanning starts happening, immediately healing starts happening. Actually, there are many cases where many of the participants have gotten back telling, Ma, I'm not able to relate with the scanning. No, I don't have this problem. I'm not able to relate. But if you actually see, that is the root cause of the problem. So all of you might be wondering, what's the difference between body scanning and getting a checkup done by the doctor? The difference is that the doctor can never find out what is the root cause of the problem. He can only diagnose you, okay, you have a viral fever, you have this, you have a cough, you have a cold, and the doctor can only give you a medicine. But again, you're bound to get the problem again. Why? Because the problem is never completely removed from your body. Only if you remove the root, only if you heal the root cause of the problem, will you get completely healed from the problem. As all of you know, if there's a weed plant in your garden and you just continue cutting its branches, of course it's going to continue growing bigger and bigger and bigger. It's never going to stop growing. Only when you uproot the weed, then only it will stop growing and let the rest of the crops grow. Same thing with your body problems. Only if you find out the root cause. All of us know our body is very mysterious. A stomach pain can be related to some childhood incompletion. Head sinus could be related to some past birth incompletion. It can be anything. Our body is very mysterious, but with the power of body scanning, Paramashiva reveals the root cause. Even if you are not able to relate with the body problem, even if you are not able to relate, that is the root. If you complete with that and follow the solution which Paramashiva gives for that, then automatically the rest of your body problems will get solved. So Utpal Thakkar has requested, Nithyananda Ma, can you scan my body today? Yes, Aya, for sure we can scan your body. Thank you for requesting for a scan. Now, Virija, why don't you go ahead and scan Utpal Thakkar Aya's body? Mahajalandharastita has posted, it's great to hear that the scan itself is the source of healing through the grace of Paramashiva. Yes, Ma. Just with the third eye landing on your body, immediately the healing starts. The third eye is so powerful. You won't know, but immediately the healing starts. And the third eye is always accurate. You might feel, I'm not able to relate with it, but the third eye is always accurate. There was actually one incident where one of the initiated devotees of Swamiji was actually traveling. And while they were going on the plane, there was a woman sitting next to her. She was pregnant, and she just asked for a scanning or something. And our devotees did the scanning. And the devotee revealed that you have kidney stones. And that person was like, it's impossible. I don't have, and I'm 100% sure. And that person was like, it's impossible. Your body scanning is wrong. And later, after that, the devotee got a call again from that same person. That person was crying on the phone telling, Ma, I went to the hospital and they actually told, the doctors actually diagnosed and told that I have kidney stones. What you revealed was exactly correct, Ma. And that person just followed the solution which the third eye revealed, which the devotee revealed through the third eye, and that person was completely healed of the problem. So the third eye is always accurate. You might not be able to relate with it, but the third eye is accurate, and whatever solution the third eye gives, just follow that. You will get healed from all the other problems also that you are facing. Mamarija, you are ready?
Yes. So, what Paramashiva showed me, Aya, about Utpal Thakkar. So, what Paramashiva showed me is that, Aya. So, actually, I was able to see that your pancreas are not functioning properly. Like it's how to say, it's not doing its function properly. It's not giving the pancreatic juice properly, and it's not able to digest food also properly. And lots of food which like been eaten like yesterday night's food or a few days food is still sitting there in your stomach, which is not at all going out, and you're able to get I was able to see that for the past few days you're having intense stomach pain, especially the abdomen region, because of the food which is stuck now, which is not going out from your body at all. Okay, so what Paramashiva revealed to me as a solution is that. So the solution Paramashiva showed me is that take a lot of Haritakya and also castor oil. These two will help you detox completely and also help your pancreas also to work. And I can also see Jalandharistitas coming back saying, Ma, is there any feedback about how to balance out the B12 deficiency? Yes, but so what Parameshwar showed me is that um, take a lot of take a lot of spinach, and before you take spinach, make sure you drink a lot of citrus juices, especially maybe see orange and lemon. So these two, like once you finish drinking them, either a sip or a cup or a bottle full, how much you want to drink, and then after you eat your normal regular food, you can add some spinach to your diet, and also eat a lot of pomegranate. These are the few things which Parmeshwar showed me. Ma? Yes.
Yes, that was a beautiful scanning. Utpal Takaraya, I actually request you to get back. And now, due to the interest of time, we are going to be ending this power manifestation segment. But if all of you want to get a body scanning, if you were not able to get the body scanning due to the interest of time, if you were not able to call your family or friends for the body scanning, you can always join back every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST, and you will be getting the body scanning done by the Balasins and the Nithyananda Yogis of Kailasa. And you can also call your family members and friends to witness this extraordinary Shakti and to get a body scanning themselves. So with this, we will be ending the segment. We thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments where you will be learning about who is Devi Parashakti, what are the Akashic readings, and much, much more. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda. Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, welcome back. So we'll now be moving on to the next segment of this program, knowing about the divine feminine consciousness. So we will now chant the Lalita Sahasranama, invoking the Parashakti. Sinduraruna Vigrahan Trinayana Manikya Mauli Spurat Taranayaka Shekaram Smitamuki Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhyamalipurna Ratna Chasakam Raktotpalam Bibhrati Saumyam Ratna Gatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam.
The English translation. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in vermilion, red body with triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies, studded with the crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other swirling a red lotus.
Arunam Karuna Tarangitakshim Dhrita Pashankusha Pushpa Bana Chapa animadibhiravrita mayukairahamityeva vibhavaye bhavanim.
I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. And she holds in use the gourd, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for rays, and she is the self within me.
Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, the source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, and in which all of us are going to merge.
Out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as Nijavatara, as the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. She is attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
So in the words of Parashakti, she says, rising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles. The Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as a part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took the Nijavatara here. To give good boon to everyone, to bestow all the goodness, Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samraja Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda. I came here as Nijavatara with great compassion. I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you. I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara.
Devi Parashakti continues, raising in Omkara, blessing as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, and expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana, Shakri, growing as four Vedas, expanding as five Panchabhutas, beyond the six chakras, filled as the Gotras of seven Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as the 11 Rudras, creating all worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom, to do good, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you.
So how to receive Devi Parashakti? So literally, you're seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti right there in your screen. So you always receive her very traditionally. So you can keep 2 betel leaf, a banana, a betel nut, and a coin in front of the screen. And the coin is the traditional dakshina according to Hindu tradition. So it can be of lowest value, even 1 paise in Indian money or even 1 cent in the US dollar.
So you should offer that to Devi, and after the darshan is over, do the namaskar, and you can eat the banana, betel leaf, and betel nut as the prasada immediately. And any of the coins that you collect can go to the Nithyanandeshwara Hindu temple in Los Angeles. This betel leaf, betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment. That really Parashakti is there, and you will not take Devi darshan for granted. Rituals, sevas, break our monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind each and every one of us that you should raise to the powerful cognition and break the unconscious behavior. Now, as you can see, we have the different items in a part of the tambulam here. The banana, betel leaf, betel nut, as well as a coin. And you can also see how this is traditionally arranged on a copper plate. The coconut, bread bangles, and vastram is an option also. Usually 4 women and 4 Devi Parashakti will offer the bangles, the glass bangles, as well as the vastram as an offering out of our deep gratitude as well. So this brings us to a conclusion to the segment on who is Devi Parashakti. Next, let us understand what is Akashic records and how do they work? How do they actually make breakthrough in your life? You've been hearing perhaps for quite some time now that this program, the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading, can manifest whatever you want into reality. And how does that work? How exactly? What is exactly the science behind it is what we are going to be discussing, what we're going to be sharing in this next segment. What are the Akashic records? First of all, we should understand Akashic records are the readings from the cosmic archives. Whatever has happened is already there as a file, and nothing can be destroyed. Please understand that none of your actions, thoughts, plans, emotions, words, nothing can be destroyed. Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything happened, happening, and yet to happen.
Yes. So Akashic record is a verbal, visual, five-dimensional document. Whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. And all the information which you collected from all your births is right there in your DNA. And you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste the time doing the same actions again and again.
Now, this is the secret to how the Akashic records can make a breakthrough in your life. To go deeper and understand, first we have to understand that Akashic readings are not a prediction. It is not some kind of horoscope or some kind of prediction that is going to be taken on your life. It is literally a reading from the cosmic archive. And there's no such thing as past, present, and future. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. But in the Akashic records, there's no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happened, happening, and yet to happen are clearly recorded.
So in Swamiji's own words, let us understand what are Akashic readings. So nobody has a right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has a right to interpret or comment on these readings because they are complete unto themselves. For anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. So when you listen to these great readings, naturally your negative logic is penetrated, broken, and these truths, they settle in your inner space and they make you live enlightenment.
And as the avatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has graced humanity with the darshan of the form of Devi Parashakti, revealing answers to questions, the yearning of the seekers as solutions and breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. Any answer given by Devi Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough for the receiver.
So let us move on to the Shastra Pramana for the Akashic records. From the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 61, Sutra 84. Akasham Vimalam Pashyan Kritva Drishtim Nirantaram Stabdhatma Tatchana Devi Vairavam Vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of the infinite space, Bhairava.
Now, the Hindu Purana, the Mahabharata, narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals the secrets to Vidura, the story of his birth, to human form, and the reasons of all of his suffering. Sage Maitreya accessed the Akashic records and told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but he was in fact the incarnation of Yamaraj, the Lord of Death. He was to play the part of a so-called Sudra for 100 years, being cursed by Manduka Muni.
And the benefits. So the Supreme Court of Hinduism says, we have collected so many of your biomemories in our DNA, and it is actually already recorded in our DNA. So when we access one of these Akashic readings, we will not do the same actions again and again and waste our time and life. So, accessing this DNA code, reading the Akashic records will be useful for you to be liberated from your default future, bringing an end to the binding cognitions, known and unknown suffering, leading you to experience enlightenment. Paramashivoham.
Now, the initiated Bala the Akashic records. The initiated Balasans can view the Akashic records. However, it is only an avatar, incarnation of Paramashiva, who can alter, edit, upgrade, and change the Akashic records as per the devotee's prayer or request. So during the Darshan and Diksha, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism blesses and upgrades the Akashic records. Now, what can you receive from the Akashic records is the most accurate and unbiased answer to any question about your life, destiny, purpose, or any everyday part of your life. You can be spiritually healed of physical, emotional problems with just one look or word. You can understand the reasons behind your life's happenings, receive blessings to fulfill your right desires, and get the clarity to redesign your future. Now, if you're wondering, what's the next step? How can I ask my questions and request Devi for blessings or boons today or any day during the Devi BHAVASAMADHI Darshan? Now, Devi Parashakti has compassionately made herself available in all the social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and also in other ways in case you are not social media savvy. So you can, in YouTube, under the live video, you can first join as a member. As you can see in Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, you'll see the join button. And after you've joined, you can then ask your question in the chat in a very easy step. The next slide, please.
Yes, so the next is the official Facebook page, Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam. So you can like and follow this page and ask your questions in the comment section under the live stream.
Yes, and also you can ask a question through Twitter by replying to the live feed on the main Twitter page. So make sure that you're following Sri Nithyananda on Twitter and ask your questions using the hashtag #AskTheAvatar, replying to the live feed on Twitter.
And the next is the official Instagram account, Sri Nithyananda. So you can follow Sri Nithyananda on the Instagram and you can ask your questions in the comment section under the live stream.
Now, if you are not social media savvy, you're not very comfortable with using these platforms, then you can go to kailasa.org and use the WhatsApp widget and send in messages through WhatsApp. You can also use the live chat option on kailasa.org and send your messages, your requests to Devi Parashakti on the live chat. So this brings us to a conclusion on this segment for today's program. We understood who is Devi Parashakti. We were introduced to the Divine Cosmic Mother. We got to understand what are Akashic records and how to ask a question. Now, in the next segment, we'll be understanding how Devi Parashakti has guided humanity during these extremely dark and tense times. So please stay tuned and we'll be right back with you shortly.
Nithyanandam everyone, welcome back. So we will now be moving on to the next segment of this program. Devi Parashakti has revealed to the world about this COVID-19 pandemic and how to safeguard ourselves. So let us now watch this Akashic reading session directly by Devi Parashakti and her revelations.
That comes from your muscle memory. But the way you cognize you, your inner image, comes from your biomemory. That stays in your biomemory. That comes இடித்து நெஞ்சில் நிறுவிகள்
மாரியரே எங்க புவனேஸ்வரி தேவியரே எக்காளி குருமாயி வேலாயி வீராயி வெற்றி தரும் மாரியரே எங்க வேகாட்டு நாயகியே இளங்காளி வேகாளி இன்னல்களை தீர்ப்பவளே அடி ஜெயதேவி நவகாளி சிந்தையிலே நிறைபவளே சிங்காரி வையாரி வண்ணாரி பாலாய் பக்கத்துணை வருபவளே எங்க படவேட்டு நாயகியே விஸ்வேஸ்வரி லோகேஸ்வரி பரமேஸ்வரி பாகேஸ்வரி பாசமிகும் தேவியரே எங்க பாளையத்து நாயகியே சௌடாம்பா ஜெகதாம்பா பாலாம்பா நீலாம்பா காக்கும் குணம் கொண்டவளே எங்க காந்திமதி தேவியரே கனகாம்பா கமலாம்பா யோகாம்பா நாகாம்பா நான் வணங்கும் தேவியரே எங்க நாட்டரசன் கோட்டையளே உமையாம்பா அபயாம்பா வெயிலாம்பா வடிவாம்பா வாட்டங்களை தீர்ப்பவளே
ஏ அது நீயே எனும் நிலைத்த நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் இல்லாத ஸ்மரணத்தில் நிலைத்திருக்க ஸ்மரணாத் முக்தி அருணாச்சலம் எனும் சத்தியம் உனக்குள் விளங்கும். தயங்காது, தயங்கினாலும் மயங்காது, மயங்கினாலும் விழாது, மீண்டும் மீண்டும் எழுந்து பதி நீயே. சதியும் வாழ்வல்ல, மதியும் வாழ்வல்ல, விதியும் வாழ்வல்ல, வாழ்வின் விடையும் நோக்கும் போக்கும் இயக்கமும் பதியே. மூலமும் பதியே, ஆதியும் பதியே, முதலும் பதியே, அந்தமும் பதியே, இயக்கமும் பதியே, இருப்பும் பதியே, வேறொன்றும் இல்லை, வேறென்று ஒன்று இருப்பதாய் நினைப்பதே சதி. மதியும் அல்ல, சதியும் அல்ல, விதியும் அல்ல, இருப்பும் இருப்பதும் இயற்கையும் பதியே, அது நீயே என்று நெஞ்சத்துள் சத்தியத்தை நிலைத்து நித்யானந்தத்தில் வாழ். உடலையும் உள்ளத்தையும் முழுமையாக்குகின்றேன். இன்று யான் கொடுத்த யோகத்தின்படி தினந்தோறும் நித்திரையில் ஆழ்ந்து நிர்விகல்ப சமாதியில் இருந்து உச்சந்தலையில் மஞ்சளும் உள்நாக்கில் வேப்பம்பூவும் நெஞ்சத்தில் நிர்விகல்ப சமாதியும் அடிவயிற்றில் புற்றுமன்னும் குதிகாலில் வெங்காயமும் கொண்டு பத்திட்டு கொண்டு நிரந்தரமாய் தினந்தோறும் உறக்கத்தில் நிலைத்திடு. நித்திரை நிர்விகல்ப சமாதியாகும். துரியம் துரியாதீதம் மலரும். ஞானம் இருக்கும். உடலும் மனமும் உள்ளமும் உறுதியடைந்து நாமே உனக்குள்ளிருந்து நித்யானந்தமாய் மலர்ந்து பெரும் கோடி கோடி செல்வமும் கொடுத்து கைலாசம் செய்து கொள்ளுகின்றோம். கைலாசம் செய்திடவே பெருங்கோடிகளும் கொடுக்கின்றோம். அதற்கான அறிவும் ஞானமும் அளிக்கின்றோம். ஸ்ரத்தையும் நேர்மையும் முழுமையும் அளிக்கின்றோம். கவலை வேண்டாம். வேறொருவர் வெளியிலிருந்து எந்த துணையும் சேராது சாராது நானே உனக்கு பெருஞ்செல்வம் பொழிகின்றேன். மகனே அஞ்சாதே. என் வார்த்தை சக்தியை நிரூபிக்க 24 மணி நேரத்திற்குள் பெருஞ்செல்வம் அளிக்கின்றேன் உனக்கு. பொய்ப்பார் உன் வாழ்க்கையை, என் வார்த்தை பொய்க்காது. வந்திட்ட பெருஞ்செல்வத்தால் உனக்கு வந்திடும் முழு ஸ்ரத்தையும். இதனால்
Yes, so Devi's words translated exactly. So she says, listen intensely, apply turmeric in forehead, intake the flowers of neem in your tongue, be in unclutched state in your heart, have anthill soil in your lower abdomen, onion in your heels as a protection, and go to sleep every day. You will be established in nirvikalpa state and be in the state of Turiya. Parameshwari, I am blessing you all. Only this is the sweet way to get rid of diseases, sufferings, ailments, karmas, mental stress, depression of this pralaya. Oh people, listen, life without any hardships will happen. I am giving you the completion of enlightenment and Paramashivoham. Let you live in Nithyananda with stability. Always I will be with you and protect you. Don't worry. Now let us see Devi Parashakti's revelations, how to sit in Padmasana.
You will be able to sit in Padmasana like me. Eat the rice with a neem flower. This is the instruction for all the humanity. Neem flower and the rice will heal your body and remove all the pains, induce flexibility, samana and prana, detox your body and clear apana. Om. You will be
Yes, so you will be able to sit in Padmasana like me. Eat the rice with neem flower, and this is the instruction for all the humanity. Neem flower and rice will heal the body and remove all the pains, induce flexibility, samana and prana, detox your body and clear apana. So if you see the neem tree, all parts of this tree are useful and known for its medical use. The flowers, just as the leaves, have plenty of therapeutic benefits, which explains its many uses in Ayurvedic medicines since ages. And if you see, in terms of digestive health, neem flowers help in improving the digestive health. They are used mainly in their dry powdered form for cooking. It can be included in its fried, boiled, dried, or roasted forms in rice dishes and in sauces for therapeutic purpose. And neem flowers are extremely effective in losing fat, mostly from the belly area. The flower is known for its potent properties, which helps in fat breakdown. And the dried flowers can be powdered and consumed every morning mixed in a glass of warm water. It helps in cleansing the liver and removes unwanted toxins from the body. And it is good for liver health as it acts as a purifier. And dried neem flowers in their powdered form can be consumed every morning with a glass of water, and it helps in detoxification and purifies the body internally. So this means clearer and glowing complexion.
Yes, and neem improves metabolism. Consuming neem flower on a regular basis helps in improving metabolism. It improves blood circulation and is good for immunity and offers great positivity.
So neem flowers are also used in the treatment of belching, nausea, anorexia, and intestinal worms. And Ayurveda says that its leaves are magical for the eyes and beneficial for treating the headaches and skin.
And neem flower caused hypoglycemic effects when administered on rabbits. The dietary neem flowers caused a marked increase in this enzyme activity in the liver and also possesses the chemopreventative potential on mammary and liver carcinogenesis. So it is good for the prevention of cancer and has been reported as a potent anti-mutagen against heterocyclic amylase.
Yes, so neem flower is also considered as an antiseptic that can cleanse the system, and it is also known to cure all the skin impurities when applied on the skin.
During the summer months, Chitre, as a tradition, neem flower and jaggery and salt can be mixed and eaten. This balances the heat in the body and balances the pitta in the body. Boiling the water with neem flower strengthens the liver and is an excellent remedy for children when they have worms.
Yes, so for immunity, you need to soak the flower in the buttermilk with salt. So you can 3 days you can have the buttermilk flower soaked in the buttermilk for immunity. Then you need to store it in an airtight container. It can be roasted in the gingerly oil and it can be consumed regularly. And you can soak the flower in water overnight. Early morning, if we start drinking that water, it will definitely help to strengthen your body. And for balancing the pitta, you need to roast the flowers in the ghee and can be made as a chutney kind of a thing. It's called as tawayal with curry leaves. Yes. So with that, we will be moving on to the next segment where Devi Parashakti has revealed more. And yes. Yes. So not only people dying in crores, financial and mental retardness, you'll also see minds getting collapsed. So freedom from all this suffering is the life of living enlightenment. So first, prevent yourself from this deadly corona. Oh people, do the job of saving your life as the first priority. So this is what Devi Parashakti has revealed.
And as you can see, the psychiatric symptoms like depression, anxiety have been exhibited by COVID-19 patients. So as Devi revealed, mental health will be seriously affected during this pandemic.
Yes. So you can see the articles which are published in the media, the BMC Psychology, which says the impact of the COVID-19 on the mental health is continuously deteriorating and leading to more depression and suicide.
And nearly 60% of people in college feel anxiety, and 54% feel loneliness, and 59% feel depression. And so, as Devi revealed, the impact on mental health during this pandemic has been immense.
And the rates of anxiety and depression among the college students continue to soar, which is being said by the researchers after this impending pandemic affecting the humanity.
And the coronavirus pandemic, during the coronavirus pandemic, the rates of depression and anxiety have been soaring and have shown no signs to come down. So again, more research showing exactly what Devi revealed.
Yes, now let us listen to Parashakti, what she has revealed about the secrets of the universe.
Listen intensely. I will reveal the secret of the universe and its expansion. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire. But ultimately, to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashivoham, your soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos is landing into this Bhumandala to be part of Kailasa and to manifest Kailasa. That is the reason the rate of expansion of the universe has been accelerated. An intense ecosystem for great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through my Nijavatara Nithyananda and this Kailasa. All the blessed fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation. Kailasa is the space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, cosmic science, is nationalism. This cosmic law is the country law. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is nationalism. These cosmic truths will be the truths of the country, society, ecosystem. Society, country, judiciary, ecosystem, all this of Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic law, the cosmic energy, universal existential truth. Because Kailasa cosmic ecosystem is manifesting. Expansion of the universe has been accelerated. Universe is celebrating the happening of my Nijavatara Nithyananda and this Kailasa.
Yes, so Parashakti has revealed. Listen intensely, I will reveal the secrets of the universe and its expansion. Life, the consciousness in you, does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, from vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, and desire, but ultimately to get enlightened. Complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam. Your soul has to come back to this Karma Bhumi, the Bhumandala.
This Bhumandala and this Jati ecosystem, the caste ecosystem, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment quickly, easily, in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos are landing into this Bhumandala to be part of Kailasa and to manifest Kailasa.
So that is the reason the rate of expansion of the universe has been accelerated. An intense ecosystem for great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through my Nijavatara, Nithyananda, and this Kailasa. All the blessed fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation.
Kailasa is a space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the cosmic science, is nationalism. This cosmic law is a country law. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the nationalism. This cosmic truth will be truth of the country, society, ecosystem, society, country, judiciary ecosystem. All these of Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic law, the cosmic energy, universal existential truth.
Because Kailasa cosmic ecosystem is manifesting, expansion of the universe has been accelerated. Universe is celebrating the happening of my Nijavatara, Nithyananda, and this Kailasa.
So now we'll watch this video on how not only is the universe expanding, but its expansion is accelerated.
You are looking at the most detailed three-dimensional map of the universe known to humankind, and it's called the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. Scientists from around the world have just completed a 20-year-long survey of the night sky, measuring the positions and distances of more than 4 million galaxies and quasars. This detailed map will help scientists shed light on the remaining mysteries of the universe. Let's go on a journey from the local stars to the largest scales of our universe. Beyond the local stars that draw familiar constellations in the night sky in the neighborhood of the Earth, in addition to our own Milky Way, billions of galaxies are spread throughout the observable universe. Moving faster than light, we will take you through space in a journey from our place in the Milky Way all the way out to the large-scale structures of the visible universe, and we'll tell you about how we're mapping it out. Since 1998, the scientific community has realized that the universe is not only expanding, but its expansion is accelerating. This unexpected acceleration constitutes one of the major conundrums in physics. From a theoretical perspective, the acceleration may be accounted for by either assuming that there exists some mysterious dark energy, or by modifying Einstein's theory of gravity, called general relativity. In the same year, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey was launched to tackle this enigma of the accelerating expansion of the universe. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey is a vast collection of the angular positions of galaxies observed in the sky, as well as their distances from us, determined by observing the systematic shift of galactic light induced by the expansion of the universe, the so-called. In this new map of our universe, the large dark patches are mostly regions obscured by the Milky Way that cannot be observed. During the last 20 years, Through 4 exploratory phases, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey has created the most detailed 3-dimensional maps of the universe. To achieve this, it focused on different classes of galaxies: nearby galaxies, red galaxies, more distant star-forming galaxies, and superluminous distant active galaxies called quasars. The 4th and latest Sloan survey took place from 2014 till 2020. During this time, the new project called the Extended Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or EBOS for short, continued previous Sloan mapping of the extragalactic sky and just recently finished measuring distances for 1 million galaxies and quasars. These successive surveys allow scientists to trace the large-scale structures of the universe up to a fraction of its horizon, represented by the cosmic microwave background emission, seen here as a colorful pattern projected onto a sphere. The cosmic microwave background is the thermal relic of the universe, which dates back to about 400,000 years after the birth of the universe, also known as the Big Bang. Adding the EBOS data to the previous Sloan exploratory phases 1, 2, and 3, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey now has a database of 4 million galaxies and quasars, assembling the largest and most complete 3D map of the universe to date. This unprecedented achievement provides scientists with new tools for shedding light on dark energy and also for constraining the theory of general relativity, leading to a better understanding of the fundamental laws that rule our universe.
Yes. So with that, we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program after a short break.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasian.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa.
Yes, Nithyananda. So we'll now be moving to the next segment, offerings, the various offerings to Devi Parashakti.
Now let us first understand the significance of offering. Offering is giving a divine gift of pure love, devotion, and oneness, and it consists of two parts. One is giving and the second is accepting. Only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Offering is not made out of fear or out of greed. When an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela played out for the only purpose of enlightenment.
We will now invoke Devi Parashakti by chanting the Dhyana Shloka from the Mula Agama of Manonmani Dhyanam. Induni Bhaveda Karavakni Nayanam Syat Pankaja Varabhaya Japaksha Sarayuktam Anga Himabhushana Vichitra Vasanam Syat Tunga Magudojvala Manonmani Swarupam.
The English translation. moon-like face, holding the Vedas on hand, fire in eyes, with lotus flower gracing, blessing hands, and one hand holding the Japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments and wonderful clothes and shining bright crown. Her name is Manonmani.
The next Jnana Sloka. Dhyaye Devim Trinetram Sashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadanam Sabye Padmam Varadama Pare Chapayam Chakshamalam Divyairabharanai Vibhushita Tanum Brahmadipi Pujitam Devi Meva Manonmanim Pratidinam Kamarta Datrim Shubham.
Once again, the English translation. I meditate on Devi with three eyes glowing like the moon and holding the Vedas, lotus and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments and she is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all actions every day.
Yes, so we now understand the significance of the divine element gold. The Atharva Veda, it says, Treda Jutam Janmanedam Hiranyam Agnerakam Priyatamam Babuva Somasyaikam Insitasya Parapatata Apamekam Veda Samreta Ahustatte Hiranyam Trividas Javise.
Now understand that gold, we'll chant the English translation. Triply born by birth is this gold from the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni, and one fell away from the Soma when it was heard. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apaha. Let that triple gold be for your long life. Now we have to understand that gold is a divine element. It purifies anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity.
Yes, so gold is present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, the Vedas, the Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, and Puranas. In all the Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our very being. In Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and ritual feasts were offered in golden bricks. When one was to be saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows, and the kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. The streets would have huge columns, huge archways made of gold, and the horses and cows were even dressed up in gold.
The Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of rivers of gold. The Indus river was called the Hiranyamaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda, and the river Saraswati was called the Hiranyavartani in the Atharva Veda. Gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. And temples are constructed and paved in gold, deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold. And because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years, it lasts forever.
With that, we'll be moving on to the first offering to Devi Parashakti, E-Hundi offering. So, Shastra Pramana, it says, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya, Bhayapaha, Shambhavi Sharada Radhya, Sharvani Sharmadayini.
An English translation, Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion and she removes all fear.
So, if there is any fear in the minds of the devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. Here it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of the divine is known and understood very clearly. The need for Devi worship also becomes stronger. So, you can offer your gratitude and devotion to Parashakti by offering the Kanikai, the E-Hundi offering to Parashakti by clicking onto the link, and also in the super chat and super sticker option when you are watching the live Akashic reading session of Devi Parashakti. The next is the Sankalpa chanting. So the Devi Mahatmyam chapter 12 verse 34 it says, Tayaitan mohyate vishvam saiva vishvam prasuyate saya chitta cha vijanam tushta rudim prayaschadi.
The English translation goes, The goddess enchants this universe, and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without any interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in the materialistic sense. This is from the Devi Mahatmyam, chapter 12, verse 34. And you can offer the Sankalpa chanting, the conscious resolution, which blesses the person who is offering with fruition of all desires and wishes that he is yearning for.
Yes, the next offering is the Sahasranama Swaranakasu. So the Lalita Sahasranama, verse 731, it says, Nama Parayana Prita, she who likes the repetition of her various names. So this is the offering of 1008 names of Parashakti, and it's a very special and unique archana offered to Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. So you can offer the golden coin in 3 sizes with each of these 1008 names inscribed on this coin, and you can receive the blessings to have all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas and all the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti. It is available at $75, $151, and $251. The next offering is the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. Muktahara lasat kirita ruchiram purnendu vaktra prabham shinjannu purakinkini manidaram padma prabhabasuram sarvabhishta falapradam girisutam vanirama sevitam meenakshim pranatosmi santatamaham karunyavaram nidhim.
And the translation goes, I bow down to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of a lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Rama, and I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion.
So you can offer the pearl finger ring and receive blessings of the Parashakti to be showered by her compassion and endeavors. You can offer it at $251, $501, and $750. Next offering is the offering of Swarna Padma Pushpam. So the Kamikagama, it says, Ashtavidhyeshwaropeta Kumbhavarana Samyutam Sarve Sutra Vastradya Hema Pankaja Bhushitaha Sapidhanak Sakurchascha Pakva Bilva Falaprabha Snapannadhyaya Samsiddha Pramanena Samandita.
The English translation says, all the kalashas should be wound around with suitable thread and covered with new cloth. They should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. So this is from the Kamikagama, and there are hundreds of scriptural references for using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. Almost everything in the worship of the ultimate involves the consecration of deities of worship or meditating on, or the mudras and asanas used during the worship involves the lotus flower, lotus leaf, the lotus pericarp, or the lotus petals. The lotus is a divine flower. In fact, Shakti of Paramashiva is also called the lotus, and the base of the Paramashiva linga is the lotus, and the disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as a lotus which is about to bloom. You can offer this gold lotus in any size you wish to be blessed to have the state, space, and powers and being of Devi in your inner space amidst any and every adverse situation in your life.
The next offering is the Swarnameti, the golden toe ring. So the Shastra Pramana, it says, Nakhadi diti sanchanna namajjana tamo guna padadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha.
The English translation, you whose brightness from toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of devotees who prostrate at your feet, you whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. You can offer the toe ring to Devi, adorning her sacred feet, to be in constant gratitude for receiving her blessings, even in the most difficult aspects of your life.
The next offering is offering of Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. So Sudha Sarabi Varshini. So she who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from Sahasrara. So she who gives a very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mangtika, it represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So you can offer the Swarna Mangtika and receive the blessings of Parashakti of achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and space of complete completion.
The next offering is of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja.
Yes, the Saundarya Lahari beautifully says, Nakadhiditi sanchanna namajjana tamo guna padadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha.
The English translation goes, the illumining splendor of the Devi's toenails dispel the darkness of ignorance of the prostrating of those prostrating at her feet. Her feet defeat the lotus and beauty. So this shlokam number 83 of the Saundarya Lahari states that the nails that have been sharpened by constantly being touched by the crowns of celestial beings who prostrate before her feet. Now, tamogana means darkness. In this stotram, tamas is indicative of ignorance in the minds of devotees, and by constantly prostrating before Devi, their ignorance is removed and they attain knowledge. You can offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, especially now with Guru Purnima coming around. It's a very auspicious time to offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The next offering is Vastra Seva, which is also a part of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. So the offering of sacred clothes to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, where you can receive all the auspiciousness and blessings of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. You can offer this Vastra Seva at $1,008.
Now here's a list, summary of the offerings: the Ihundi offering, Sankalpa chanting, Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the Mukta Anguti, the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the Swarna Metti, the Swarna Mangtika, and the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, as well as the Vastra Seva. So all of these are the offerings available for you to offer towards Devi Parashakti. And now today we have two options. You are ready to make the payment or intention to offer these sevas today. So if you are ready to offer these sevas, you can go to tiny.cc/BHAVASAMADHI. And if you this means if you are interested in making the offering, or you need help in manifesting, or you need more details, you can also go to tiny.cc/BHAVASAMADHI and register yourself, make an intention, and fill out this form in order to make the payment. In order to make the intention. So you might not have the time or resources to make these offerings right away, but you can still start manifesting these offerings and making this breakthrough happen in your life. Now, on the other side, if you are ready to make this payment, you can proceed to tiny.cc/Devi offerings. And after the payment, you can make sure that you are submitting the Sankalpa 2021 form. This is the form where all your names and your family's names will be submitted so that it'll be chanted during the puja. So now we can go ahead and take a look at the payment link and just walk all the viewers through a few of the steps you can make today for the payment. Yes, so as you can see here, this is the payment link. So you'll once you go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings, you'll be coming here. You can select your offering from the option from the drop-down menu, and then you can go ahead and add to the cart. Once you press that, you will see a page for reviewing all the items in your cart. Then you can proceed to checkout. And you'll see all the billing details here. You can fill that out as well as your payment details and make the payment there. So after you make the payment, make sure that you're going to Sankalpa Names 2021 form. Then you'll be able to fill out this short form and very quick, very simple questions, and then ensure that your names are chanted during the puja. After this, we also have another option for any donation that you'd like to make on YouTube Super Chat. So on YouTube, we have a new feature where we are allowing for any kind of donations that are happening, or anyone who wants to make a donation. So as you can see, once you are a member of the Kailasa's Nithyananda YouTube channel, you can go and into the chat and you'll see two options for super sticker and also for a super super chat. So in the super chat, then you can go to go further, click on that, and you can go further to enter your payment details, or you can pay through PayPal, and then you can make a donation in any amount that you feel that you want to make today. And you can also use the super sticker option as well. So this brings us to a conclusion for this segment today. This is the segment on all of the offerings that you can make, all the offerings that you can make towards Devi Parashakti, a very sincere, sacred sentiment that you can show for Devi Parashakti today. And perhaps many of you have already asked your questions, have already received the benefit from Devi Parashakti, and that benefit you've seen in so many different ways in your life, whether it is new, inspiring energy towards facing any situation in your life, or whether it is making a decision to start business or manifest any breakthrough in your life, or whether you want to ensure that you are manifesting auspiciousness in your relationships or wealth. Devi Parashakti might have already blessed you in any way or form. However, if you want after this to offer your gratitude to Devi Parashakti and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for gracing you or manifesting in your life in so many ways, you can go ahead and do so through this. And I invite each and every one of you also to ensure that you are manifesting, offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja for Guru Purnima Day. So on Guru Purnima Day, you will be able to offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. And this is a very special day in order for you to offer the puja. So understand that every year, on one day, we are celebrating and worshipping the Guru Parampara. So that is Guru Purnima Day, and of course, during the whole time, there's a huge festival that goes on, and we always celebrate for at least 10 days around the day of Guru Purnima Day, and we offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja on this day in order to celebrate and offer our sincere worship at the feet of Guru. Not just Guru, but all of the unbroken lineage of Gurus who have brought down, protected Hinduism from every single year, every single day, and have brought down, protecting it from generation to generation. Without the Hindu Gurus who have protected Sanatana Hindu Dharma, today, each and every one of us would not be enjoying every single aspect of Hinduism that we are enjoying. Understand that whether it is the stable families of Hindus or the well-educated background, or in any form, your status in society or anything, especially as NRIs, non-returning Indians, we have the best of both worlds, having the best of the infrastructure and the best of the culture and our Hindu tradition. We're being able to cherish and enjoy this is not a joke. And it is because of the sacrifice of Hindu Gurus who have done everything, sacrificed everything in order to protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma and bring it to the world, and ensure that the fundamental sacred sentiments of peace are flourishing in the world. So I invite each and every one of you to ensure that you are signing up for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja on Guru Purnima Day, and we are also celebrating the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, and we'll be seeing day in and day out the celebrations of the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, and invite you all to join in on that celebration. We will now be going to the next segment of today's program. You can please stay tuned, and we'll be right back with you after a short break.
3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected.
All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the BHAVASAMADHI darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
BHAVASAMADHI darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive, somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, We will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. You will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity
that one, the whole planet can. We all have to coexist together. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the BHAVASAMADHI darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
BHAVASAMADHI darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. You will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. So, as all of you may aware, many of the temples are shut down due to the pandemic. For example, due to this COVID surge, the most famous Shirdi temple, Siddhi Vinayaka temple, shut till further orders. Amid rising COVID-19 cases in Maharashtra, the Shirdi Sai Baba and Mumbai Siddhi Vinayaka temple will remain shut for devotees from Monday night till further orders. Amid rising this COVID-19, across India, so many temples have been shut. The Sai Baba temple will remain closed for devotees from Monday 8 p.m. till further orders, said Ravindra Thakur, the officiating Chief Executive Officer, Sri Sai Baba Santanam Trust. See, the Siddhi Temple administration took the decision after the Maharashtra government on Sunday announced a weekend lockdown and night curfew in the state to control the spread of coronavirus. And Puri Jagannath temple to remain closed for public, keeping in view the surge of COVID-19 cases in Odisha and also in Puri. The authorities of the temple of Lord Jagannath in the pilgrim town on Sunday. The famous temple is closed for devotees since May 5th, as a statewide lockdown was imposed by Orissa government. All religious places closed for public in Bhubaneswar as the city records the highest daily COVID surge. With the Odisha capital Bhubaneswar registering the highest ever single day spike of 581 new COVID-19 cases, the local municipal authorities Tuesday declared the closure of all religious places like temples, mosques, gurudwaras, and churches for devotees from Wednesday till further order. In Uttar Pradesh, major Mathura temples ban entry of devotees amid COVID-19 surge. Two major temples of the Sapta Devalaya, the cluster of 7 temples in Vrindavan, on Saturday banned the entry of devotees in the view of raising COVID-19 cases. And in Gujarat, Somnath temple is closed for darshan amid COVID-19 surge. Gujarat's Somnath temple closed for darshan amid COVID-19 surge. In view of a surge in the COVID-19 infections, the Somnath Temple Trust has announced that the temple will remain shut for devotees from April 11 for an indefinite period. And in Tamil Nadu, in South India, you see the Chola era temple Murtis beheaded. The news published on June 21, 2021, the Murtis of a Chola era temple have been vandalized in Pudukottai, Tamil Nadu. A devotee who went to the temple was shocked to find all the murtis in the temple in a beheaded state. He lodged a complaint with the local police later. The Kailasa temple in Kichnanchur, a village in Pudukkottai, is said to belong to the era of Kuluchonga Chola, with Shiva as the presiding deity. The temple houses other deities such as Ganesha, Parvati, Murugan, Krishna, and Nandi. All of these murtis was discovered in a beheaded state 2 days ago. When across India, many temples have shut down due to the pandemic, and till the persecution is continuing, temples being destroyed. Now, in these times, when COVID-19 is in rampant and the ancient temples are in a lockdown because of the risk of widespread corona disease, the devotees of these temples were visiting and having darshan of their gods and goddesses for thousands of years. At all these ancient sacred sentiment have to a harming halt after the lockdowns have taken place. The religious fervor of the devotees is being lost due to the pandemic. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving the Kailasa ecosystem, where everywhere the temples are closing down. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving the Kailasa ecosystem and opening the doors and bringing all the ancient traditions of the online platforms on Kailasa TV, YouTube, and Facebook. So let's understand why deity worship. Let's understand this, why deity worship. Deities are not mere idols. They are embodiment of ideals. We do not worship the idols. We worship the ideals represented through the idols. Swamiji says, when we pray to a form of the deity, we don't pray, oh stone, please grant me this, or oh stone, please take care of this. We see the deity, we see oh Ganesha, we see oh Paramashiva. So when the divine is present before him in the form where he can see, a devotee can see, a touch or relate to, the transmutation becomes an easy and joyful process. Second, deities in a real kshetra. A kshetra is a sacred place where the high frequency energy available. So deities in a real kshetra are always carved in the form of ancient masters and enlightened beings. Even though no longer in the body, they can be invoked through the name or form they used while in the physical plane. The energy of the masters still available when we invoke them, when we worship them, when we relate with them. How many thousands of years it's been, but still the energy is still the same, they are available. When we pray to the deity or chant its name, the corresponding divine vibration is automatically awakened and becomes available on the energy plane to guide and bless us. As you see, thousands, crores people visit since the inception of the temples. That itself is a testimony how deities, the energy, responds to the devotees' prayers. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, we master the science of bringing the divine to the deities and expressing the divine through the deities. This whole science has been mastered in the Vedic tradition. The revival of temples will be the revival of world peace and world bliss. Revival of temple culture, the deity worship, where people are made to look in. That is where the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Advaita Satya, the truth of oneness, is going to happen. Shiva saved Markandeya from death, and that became an independent deity. Let's understand why the gods have so many names, why we worship each form. The formless consciousness coming into the form is Paramashiva, which has a form Divya Sharira. And out of compassion to the devotees, out of compassion as it demands, Paramashiva shows in his Ananta Kalyana Guna, meaning the infinite auspicious qualities, to respond to the devotees, to respond to the need of the hour. When the churning of the Milky Ocean happened, to bring out the Amrita, where both the demons and the devatas, the gods and the demons, both worked for it. All the gods, Vishnu, Mahavishnu, become a Kurma Avatara. And when the churning happened, the first thing came out was the poison. The poison is so vicious, so poisonous, that it could kill, it could destroy the whole world. But Paramashiva drank that poison to save the whole humanity, where everyone ran away. Paramashiva, out of the compassion, just saved, and Devi stopped. It just stopped. So we worship the auspicious quality that Paramashiva showed to the humanity as Neela Kanta. Neela is the dark, Kanta is throat. So we worship Paramashiva, one of the name, as Neela Kanta, to remember the compassion of Paramashiva to save the whole world. Similarly, Paramashiva saved his ardent devotee Markandeya from death. And that became an independent deity, Kala, where Markandeya was saved. Markandeya was destined to die at the age of 16. To see the agony of his parents, Markandeya decided to live for a long time, and he sincerely, intensely connected to Paramashiva and worshipped him since he knew this. And when the time came, the Kala, when the Lord of Death appeared to take him, the Markandeya surrendered to Paramashiva, intensely connected with him, and hugged the Paramashiva linga, and intensely prayed him. Where Paramashiva appeared at the time of the Kala, when the Lord of Death was time to take away, Paramashiva appeared and saved Markandeya and become Kala Kalams. So, and he was bestowed with the eternal life. Markandeya became eternal and gave the world the Mrityundaya mantra and wrote so many scriptures. So, as a savior of Markandeya's, he became Kala Kala. Same way, Paramashiva's infinite auspicious qualities, he danced in ecstasy, and that action became Nataraja. All the 5 actions that he does while dancing in the form of Nataraja. The creation, the sustenance, and the rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and giving the liberation. All the 5 Pantyakrutyas of Paramashiva, he does it while dancing as Nataraja. Similarly, Mahavishnu's very action of showering blessings on the world becomes Lakshmi. Brahma's very action of constantly sharing the wisdom becomes Saraswati. So each of the actions of the ultimate becomes independent intelligence and energy. When you connect with those independent intelligences, those deities, whatever you want immediately happens. Whatever result you want, worship with rites, those divine energies who are the personification of those specific actions. So immediate results are achieved by connecting with those deities. In this world, this can be a powerful method through which you can achieve whatever you want in your life. Connect to that independent energy of the ultimate and straight away get the result what you want. So join the COVID Care Protection Center. Register now through the link below. The link is https://kailasa.org/Kailasa care. So now let's understand Kailasa's temple ecosystems. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradayas. Sampradaya is a tradition. All the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived and established in such a way it never gets lost again. They're forever saving the humanity. revival of Hinduism's temple ecosystems. Let's listen from Swamiji.
I am going to revive Hinduism by setting up a model community, enlightenment ecosystem. I am going to create absolutely from the scratch newly self-sustaining, temple-based Hindu ancient enlightenment ecosystem and civilization based on that. Understand? Kailasa is reviving the ancient Hindu enlightened civilization. Paramashiva himself manifested this Kailasa Mandala, the enlightenment ecosystem, and the lifestyle. I am going to revive this whole enlightenment ecosystem, Kailasa, by creating a model Kailasas all over the world. I am going to revive
So the adulation of violence in recent lifestyle has enabled disruption in several nations, affecting millions of lives with mental distress, physical health, so many physical health elements, defalcation of food supply, and pinpointed destruction to the infrastructure of several countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, has dedicated his life and made it his mission to bring global peace from the global level through the Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Department of Human Sciences. To bring harmony in humanity, to create a life of freedom and peace for every individual on planet through the revival of the temple ecosystems. The director of National Institute of Mental Health, Joshua Gordon, who is MD and PhD, pointed out that environmental factors present both a risk and preventive influence, the preventive influences on mental health. He grouped such factors into three types. The individual factors such as the microbiome, and second, natural and built components include green spaces, housing, and highways, which may play a role in health disparities, and social factors like family structure, poverty, and other social determinants of health. From 1994 to this date, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has worked tirelessly in the revival of temple ecosystems globally. through the Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Department of Human Services, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this lifelong commitment to the mission and vision of bringing global harmony, sustainable living, and reproducible ecosystems has been proven in building active, contributing temple ecosystems around the world. You can see the picture of which taken from October 2006, 21st October 2006, following a meditation under the sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailasa. The peacekeepers of Kailasa, along with children of the Nithyananda Gurukul, celebrate the auspicious occasion of Deepavali. And you can see a picture from 2018, 22nd December 2018, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in the celebrations of the traditional flag hoisting ceremony. And you can see pictures from 2006, the 14th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Spurana Convention, that is also called Life Bliss Program Level 2, a meditation workshop in Chennai. And you can see on 17th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Spurana Convention, that is also again Life Bliss Program Level 2, where thousands of people attending this program at St. Peter's Engineering College, Chennai. You can also see the pictures from 26 May 2006. The peacekeepers of Kailasa and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism embark on the Himalayan Yatra, the traditional sacred pilgrimage to the Himalayan mountains and up to the river Ganga. You can also see a picture from 20th December 2011. The temple ecosystem of Tiruvannamalai serves as the driving factor in maintaining the lifestyle of health, wealth, and well-being for the citizen of Tiruvannamalai, one of the remaining living temple ecosystem. This is also from Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu. And you can see this beautiful picture from 31st December 2018. The peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham program meditation workshop take part in morning meditation and traditional puja or ritualistic worship in Adi Kailasa, Bangalore, Bidadi. You can see some of the pictures from 17th August 2014, the distribution of sweet butter as part of the Kailasa's Janmashtami celebration. Janmashtami is the celebration of Lord Krishna's birth in Adi Kailasa, Bangalore, Bidadi. And you can see the picture of in 17th August 2014. You can see the joy and the playfulness in everyone's face, playfully the celebrations, the colorful celebrations of Krishna Janmashtami. Again, this picture is also taken in Adi Kailasa, Bidadi. You can also see pictures from 17th August 2014 as part of the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations. The peacekeepers of Kailasa distributing free organic food to the public. This picture is also taken in Adi Kailasa, Bidadi. I can see pictures from 11th September 2016. The peacekeepers of Kailasa led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, take part in Karaseva, the voluntary contribution of physical service toward the cleaning or construction of the sacred Hindu temple in Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailasa, Bangalore, Bidadi. You can see the picture, and 2nd January 2013, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, arrives with the volunteers and Kailasa's peacekeepers to provide relief efforts to the cyclone-hit Pondicherry region through the distribution of food, water, and basic necessities, medical camps, and cleaning the local roads for further relief efforts. This picture is taken in Pondicherry in South India, on 2nd Jan 2013. You can see some of the pictures taken on 4th Jan 2012. The service activities of Thane food relief, which food distribution preparation at Pondicherry for the Thane flood relief. And you can see some of the pictures on 3rd January 2012. Again, this picture is also from Pondicherry, South India. Again, it's also taken Thane flood relief medical camps. You can see the Kailasa's ecosystems around the world. The various ecosystems across the world, various spread across the continents. You can see some of the pictures in Swamiji's as a young teenager in 1994. Leftmost picture, Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai is traditionally passed on to the hands of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And on the right side, you will see a picture taken in 2017. Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai receiving visitors and delegates for the Kalpataru meditation workshop and Shivadiksha. And on January 2011, Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai, this picture is taken in Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu, South India, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism directly serving Annadhanam, giving the food to all the temple visitors, a traditional temple services. And you can see these pictures from 2017, 11th March. Again in Tiruvannamalai, Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai, thousands arrived to celebrate the enlightenment ecosystem and to traditionally meet the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And you can see the first Adhinam Sarvajna Peetam, Tiruchengodu in Adi Nithyananda Peetam, again in South India, the first temple ecosystem established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. At the age of mere 23, on the banks of the sacred Kaveri River in 2001. That was the start of the borderless Hindu temple ecosystem we know today as Kailasa. And you can see this picture, the most rare picture from Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Peetam and Bidadi. After having a vision of the sacred banyan tree, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established the Adi Kailasa temple ecosystem with the same banyan tree at its heart, the main headquarters of the Kailasa, which was established way back in 2003. You can see Swamiji is doing the Bhumi Puja and placing the brick towards the construction of this Sarvajna Peetam, Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Peetam in Bidadi, Bangalore. You can see the Adi Kailasa through this live stream continuously, the sacred banyan tree and the deities, the main deities of Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Paramashakti, the temple ecosystem of Adi Kailasa, and to the rightmost is the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Linga, continuously available to you all from wherever you are. You can see them via live stream. And you can see the continuous flow of worship that is happening and the temple services that are continuously happening at various intervals through this live stream. And you can see the first temple ever happened in the Western Hemisphere in Ohio, United States of America. The first temple established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism outside of India. The temple physically come to life in just 9 months. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Sri Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari. The deities are 7 feet tall granite and weighing 6 tons, and their divine faces have been directly hand carved by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And you can see that another Sarvajna Peeta, the main headquarters, that is Kailasa in Los Angeles, California, United States of America. The Los Angeles temple, the first inaugurated in 2005, then established in its permanent location in 2007, houses the largest Shivalinga and Rajarajeshwari Devi in North America. And you can see more pictures on this temple, Kailasa in Los Angeles, as a 25,000 square foot temple complex, housing 80 plus deities. It is one of the largest Hindu temple ecosystems on the West. And you can, another Sarvajna Peeta, that is Kailasa in Seattle, Washington, United States of America, housing the beautiful dancing form of Nataraja and Ganesha, and the largest living Nataraja deity outside of India. That is Kailasa in Seattle, also known as Chidambaram of the West. Chidambaram temple is the ancient Hindu temple where Paramashiva resides as in the dancing form as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer. And now you can see the Kailasa in San Jose, California, USA. Inaugurated in 2009, Kailasa in San Jose radiates the energy of the Madurai Meenakshi temple. The chief presiding deities of the temple as Devi Meenakshi, the Shivalinga, the Lord Nithyanandeshwara and Devi Nithyanandeshwari, that is Lord Shiva and the cosmic mother Devi Parvati, which have been created, installed and energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. And you can see another ecosystem, the Sarvajna Peetam, that is Kailasa in St. Louis, Missouri, United States of America. Alongside the Shivalinga and Nithyananda Ganesha, Kailasa in St. Louis carries the energy of Tirumala Tirupati of South India, the and houses one of the tallest Venkateshwara deities in North America, along with his consort Sri Devi and Bhudevi. The beautiful landscape among the woods and rolling hills of Missouri stretches for 20 acres. And you can see here the pictures of Kailasa in Phoenix, Arizona, USA. Home over 21 deities and with the temple structure of 2,500 square feet, Kailasa in Phoenix has been directly established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, serving as an energy field of worship, meditation, and celebration for over 7 years. And you can see the ecosystem of Kailasa, the Sarvajna Peetham of Kailasa in Houston, Texas, USA. Formally inaugurated in 2017, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has declared the Kailasa in Houston as the Parihara Sthala for all the Navagraha doshas. Now you can see the Kailasa in Toronto, Canada. Inaugurated on July 2011, Kailasa in Toronto is only Hindu temple in the West with all 63 Naimanas and the 18 Siddhas residing as deities. The temple deities here are seated exactly as they existentially preside in Kailasa around Paramashiva, the primordial deity of Hinduism. And you can see some more pictures of Kailasa in Toronto, Canada, active and alive from 2011 onwards. Kailasa in Toronto has been blessed to radiate the super consciousness energy of Kailasa. This temple ecosystem goes on providing various temple services to the community, such as Annadan and traditional Hindu ceremonies. Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Department of Human Services and each of Kailasa's temple ecosystems considered the right of happiness to be the highest fundamental right of all humans, in fact, all beings. The ultimate goal for Hinduism and Kailasa, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the material and spiritual well-being and prosperity of humanity. Would like to be part of it, join the COVID Care Protection Centers. Register now through the link below. https://kailasa.org/Kailasa care. Now let's understand contributions from Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship during the COVID-19 pandemic. You can see here the picture of Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam live on Nithyananda TV through the live stream 24/7. You can see the sacred banyan tree. And you can see the picture of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam live stream in YouTube. And you can see the various services, the Homa happening on the occasion of grand celebrations of the Avatar, 44th Avatar Dinosava. And you can see picture on 6th January 2021, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expounding the secrets of the reality of the universe is consciousness. Now, some of the revelations of the world by Devi Parashakti. As the Supreme Devi Parashakti herself speaking through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, some of the excerpt from 12th May 2021. I came as Nija Avatar. That means the form in front of us relate the physical embodied form is Nija Avatar. I am blessing you. Listen. People, listen. To do good to all of you, I have taken the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nija Avatar. People of India, listen. Carefully listen. Time after time, Bharatam is Jnana Bhumi. That means the place of knowledge, wisdom, where enlightenment beings comes. We cannot make Jnana Bhumi as infertile. Enlightened beings have to come. They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites, because they are stuck in delusion, we cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos from being destroyed, that is called Adi Kailasa. The ship I did to protect beings from Pralaya is Adi Kailasa because of conspiracy of Drohis and enemies rule. The captain has to leave the ship. Before 12 years, knowing the great deluge that is going to happen, all Aushadas, by this Guru Purnima, that Jnana Rasavadam, Navapashana is going to flower. Allow people to come and take dip in Navapashana flower. People, whoever comes and dip in Vaidya Sarovar, they will not have death. They will not have corona. Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day they will come and dip in Anandalingam. On 13th May 2021, the revelations to the world by Devi Parashakti. Listen well to my words. For India, I made ship as protection. The Nithyananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa, O Indians, listen. All those regretting losing Nithyananda Nijavatara without confusion and without talking just as lip service, go to Adi Kailasa. Scores of people will come. They're looking for health. Navapashana water, feast and meditate. Go to health, get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if captain is not there, ship is there. When first world countries closed their borders during a massive global emergency, Kailasa has opened its not only doors to all without exception. You want to be part and protect your life from this pandemic, join the COVID care protection centers. Register now through the link below, https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. You can see now, let us see some of the glimpses of Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam Adi Kailasa, the rituals being carried out. You can see various pictures of the daily rituals, glorious rituals of homas, worshipping, abhishekams, can see the glimpses of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailasa, the Alankarams. So join the COVID care protection centers and register now to protect your life, to save your life from this pandemic. You can register through the below link, https://kailasa.org/Kailasa care. Now let's have a small break. And before we move forward with the next segment of this program.
What I mean by the word Kailasa? Listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution.
வைரமோடு நவமணி பயங்கும் மங்கள நானும் மனம் வீசும் இனிய பொலிவும் காக்கும் உரலும் கருணை பொழிவில்